Hey, yo, welcome. Episode 104. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. It's beyond my capabilities. Of Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable Hip Hop Discussion. And I introduce my esteemed panelists, even though somebody popped in late on CPT time. Actually, we'll start with you since I'm calling you out. Dale, how you doing today, sir?
Hey, I was on time, though.
Not really.
I was on the screen.
You missed the pre-roll. We don't know if your level's good. None of that.
You hear me? You hear me?
Thankfully. Anyway, it's good to have you here, Dale, with the Monet too. So I give you props. At least you wore the trademark. And of course, I'm gonna go out of order now. Obi, it's good to see you, brother. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. What up? Glad everybody's here. Glad to see Dale made it. Excited for this episode.
And of course, we got the one and the only Jay Cloud. What you up to, man? Don't be making beats on the fucking pod again, bro.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
It's good to see you, man. The man of many words, Cloud. And in the last, but definitely not least, we got Lee. Good to see you back in good health, homie.
What's up? Yeah, happy to be here always, y'all. You know what to do. Hit that share. Came in a little early so y'all can still check out the verses. So I don't want to hear no excuses, right? We here now.
Is that why you wear it already?
Before or after, either one.
All right.
we got all red on. I know you got red chucks on.
I got my YG shirt on.
I got the red background, so I had to like.
And I got my state shirt hat on. So we're ready.
All right, first up we're gonna wait on the verse. That'll be definitely something we'll discuss later on. But we got first thing I'm gonna pull up here is Ebro, old man Ebro, friend of the pod. I'm gonna play his first. He's discussing the sales versus. I mean, that's kind of a predominant thing. We got sales versus quality of music, but we'll see what he's talking about,
bro. Like that's new. That's a flex, bro. Like that's not a very commercially successful. Critically, I'm talking about Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Critically, 5 Mics.
Yeah.
You talking about an album that didn't go platinum till his big album comes out.
Yeah.
That's kind of like I'm gonna go one of my least selling albums. Yeah. I can do a whole night dedicated to it. Right. That's like I can do what I want out here.
Well, it's also culture versus commerce, which right now we live in a time where the whole headline for most people is commerce. Yeah. Which most people be like, "Yo, I gotta respect that." I gotta respect that. I've always been one of the people that's kind of like, I don't have to respect that. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, but McDonald sells a lot of hamburgers. We not walking around acting like that's the best hamburger all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's McDonald's. A lot of people like it. People gonna say, gotta respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm one of the people who's gonna be like, not so much. Right? But people, that's why I get into it with a lot of people, because your sales, what was the quote? Wrong chart, champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we measuring? What are we actually measuring when we talk about things that matter? Right. And I think that's a very important conversation to have. And I think that's another one of the headlines for the weekend too, is like, when we're looking at the greats, what are we actually measuring? Are we measuring how many tickets they can sell? Are we measuring, what something means, which is like, what is it? How do you measure meaning? You guys got to see it, right? As people who don't live in New York, you got to go, oh, hold up, this means something. Same thing with like probably the pop out for Kendrick.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we both there. It was
where you left there and you were like, if you're not from there, you don't even know what that means to have all of those different neighborhoods, all those people in the building.
All right, we get it. The less I play, the less I got to chop off, because I know Apple coming for my dome. All right, anyway, Ebro, McDonald's versus Gourmet Burger Analogy, right? Hold up. So if we consider some of the most culturally impactful artists in history, we got Jay-Z, we got Kendrick Lamar. They also happen to sell the most records, right? They're in the top of records, right? So can you separate commercial success from cultural relevancy, right? Is there a difference in there? If you got dope shit, won't it sell? You know what I'm saying? If you're a dope artist, won't it sell? What do y'all think about that?
How, like, what are we talking about? Like Lloyd Banks and like Kendrick, as in like Lloyd Banks got like he don't have commercial money, but he got like street like cred from like him being a good rapper, and Drake got like commercial success for money. Are we talking
I
about?
mean, he's a good rapper, but is he a culturally impactful rapper? I think that's a difference, isn't it?
I mean, he was probably on the greatest rap groups in New York ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about what he's saying though is the numbers. You can't measure impact by numbers anymore, because the way the number system works now is it's not. I'll build off of his analogy with the McDonald's reference. It's measured by the people that walk by and look at McDonald's, not all the people that go in, not all the people that make an order, just people that look at it. So you can't quantify success off of that anymore. So it's like people I don't know if we're going to talk about this, but people are going in on Rick Ross about his sales,
right?
About, I think it was like 2,000 sold. But it's like you're taking the streams, which is like he's streaming like millions of people are listening to the Rick Ross album, and they're squashing that into like 2,000 sales, so it like looks crazier than it really is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you got that many people listening to your music that you're like streaming millions. You're not doing that bad. But of course, 2,000 saying Rick Ross sold 2,000 copies sounds crazy. But it's just the number system is so flawed that it's like you literally have to look at like cultural impact like completely different. Like you have to look at like, are they outside and shit? Like what numbers are they selling like for tickets? You know what I'm saying? Like what are their merch numbers looking like? It's not the same as it was before, you know?
Can you pack out Madison Square Garden for 3 days?
Yeah.
Right. Or the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I feel like the numbers game is tricky, like, you know, like you guys are saying, because there's a lot of different things counted in there. There's bundles, there's, you know, someone can buy the project and not even listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? They can listen to it or stream it and not listen to it again. All those numbers are still going to count for the first week or whatever the case is, whatever people find the most valuable data. But at the end of the day, it's like, how many people were really like playing this over and over? You know what I'm saying? For me, when you see things go like viral in real life, you know, because songs can go viral on TikTok, whatever the case is, but like when you actually are outside and you're seeing people playing it yourself or hearing cars driving by, it's like, oh shit, like depending on where you live. If you're in a quiet town, I'm sorry, but like, you know, if you're living in the city, you know, I'll be hearing my neighbors and shit blasting music, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh shit, okay, that's making its waves, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
I do think there is a difference, and I think that was the whole argument about that whole battle. Then, like, there were songs that felt like it had more of an impact, like just, you know, Kendrick's kind of mentioned here with the pop out, but you know, he did have that West Coast feel that even if you weren't from the West Coast, you respected it, you know what I'm saying? And you loved how people gravitated towards that moment. And I do think Jay-Z also had that impact as well. People that didn't even go to the concert or listen to his music on the regular knows that he has an influence within, you know, some will say fashion. Look at the stuff that he's dropping with hats and shit like that. People were just buying that, not even going to the tour. So yeah, I'm not gonna go off too long, but I do think there is a difference. Like if Hove dropped an album tomorrow, and even if it sold less than like Iceman, I still do think his cultural impact is greater than Drake's. I'll argue that.
Okay. Fair enough. You know what, Cloud, I was thinking of when you're doing your analogy or the metaphor type of shit. You know, I like you go to the mall and it's like people selling like like the free samples of the orange chicken on the stick and shit when you walk past. It'd be like count that as a sale. Like we sold the most orange chicken in America, you know. So I think
exactly what it's like.
I think the measure should be like how many people listen to it more than once, because you get the curiosity streams, you know, check it out. Do I think this sucks? Am I going to roll with the crowd? If I play that motherfucker again, then okay, maybe that's a sale, right? How many repeat customers do you have who listen to this rather than just like curiosity streams? Yeah,
but if you did that, then Rick Ross would have sold 1,000. So it's like you know what I'm saying? The whole number system as a whole is fucked up. Like the whole streaming, how they quantify like streams versus sales is all fucked up. So it's like we just got to do. I don't know. At some point, we got to do away with that whole like system altogether,
or just find out how to, or just find a way to make it even out or something.
Fair. About you, Obi, do you think it's possible to have a big cultural impact while not having the sales, man? I ain't hear much from you on them.
Yeah, no, I like to let everybody talk, chime in when I can. But yeah, no, for me, it's less about numbers and more about just like time, right? So like something can be impactful and not have huge sales, but people may not even realize it right away, right? It's like with the numbers game all fucked up, for me, it's all about looking back on something. It's like, yeah, did this really make an impact? Is this, you know, or was that just a moment? Was it a splash or was it a wave? You know?
Okay. Bars.
I don't believe Drake is more impactful than NBA YoungBoy right now.
Let me find his butt. Hold on. What's that butt?
Oh man! Hey!
You got ski mask on in 90-degree weather. I agree.
You know, you can spark a whole beef between the fan bases. That'll be.
No, he's the bar right now. You know what I'm saying? For young dudes, he's the bar.
No, they be comparing him to like MJ for that generation. They be like, no, he's our MJ. I'm like, and the way they be going crazy at the concert, I'm telling you, you see when they was going crazy at his
movie.
Yeah, they were literally
crying.
Yo, they were crying. Security couldn't tell them nothing. It was just like they was mobbing in there. Like that's crazy. I was scared. I was scared for people working there.
He's not even in your vicinity and you going crazy. It's just a music video playing.
But here's the thing with him. He's not on the charts right now. But he could pack out arenas. He could do arenas. He could do stadiums. But he's not on the charts right now. So it's like, you look at shit like that, like that's somebody who's impactful right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you got people on the charts that can't do arenas. So
they be on the billboard canceling shows and shit, you know.
Those all those sales and can't fill an arena. You know what I mean?
It's not real.
Yeah. They even spin that. They said Carisha couldn't fill arena right now, right? With the number one song, supposedly.
Off of what? Off of one song.
Yeah, hold on now.
And you can't play.
You do a pop up at the club and perform that song. Walk through.
No city girl music. Because it's gonna be
that's how they make their money.
Like JT be like, oh, so you need JT to actually do something. Like that's gonna be awkward. Just doing.
I love JT. JT's great.
Yeah, JT's great.
She's my favorite rapper out right now.
I don't know if he's being serious or not.
You don't think he's serious?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You know how when you waiting for that girl to like get in that argument with a dude, and you're just like, yo, I wouldn't do you like that. I wouldn't. That's crazy. I'm waiting.
I don't know, bro.
He's spitting. He's telling the truth now.
I don't know, man. Don't listen to him, bro. Don't listen to him. Any last thoughts on that, man? Yeah, I got you. So we all know what's coming tonight. Pause. This is why we're here a little early, right? It's
you gotta.
Bro, I can't even say pause and peace, bro.
But that was crazy. That was crazy. And he speed past it, so we wouldn't know.
Anyway, we got YG versus The Game tonight, 6:30 Pacific, which is what? I don't know, like an hour. What's this little video?
Game, you don't want to go versus. Yes, I do. What do you mean? Yes, I do. With this West Coast about. I'm making music and putting this shit out. If it's up, if it's down.
I'm the best rapper from Compton. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not,
It's like, nah, dog. Like, stay out the way.
Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today?
fresh like Impala, Chrome Hot Drop.
All right, we can't be having the music on here. But there you have it. YG versus The Game tonight. So I guess I told you. What's y'all thoughts about this matchup in general? Yeah, I think the Vibe versus catalog definitely play out. Everybody says The Game's catalog is like ridiculous compared to YG. So what do y'all think predictions about this? And are you excited for it?
This wasn't a good match. It should have been YG and Schoolboy Q.
Ooh, that would be dope.
Yeah, that's a good.
That would be perfect. This is like, the Game has too much. Like the game could just play documentary. He could just play documentary from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So
listen. I agree, and I think Game will win this. I would vote for that. I would bet on that. That said, I think there's like a generation gap here that could cause some issues for like the actual, like, you know how people like vote, right? And there's an actual winner, quote unquote. You know, YG's got a lot of hits. I was surprised when I was putting together a list of 20 songs that like how quick I got past 20, that I was like, oh, people would rock with these if he played these.
Right.
So I think that there's like, I think it's a tighter battle than some people are giving it credit for on both ways, because I've also seen some people say, you know, Game's going to get smoked and YG's got it. So I think it'll be a tighter battle than people give it a little bit of credit for, but I would say Game should have it because he's got hits just across his whole career. But I don't know how young people fuck with Game. That's the real thing.
yeah, I mean, think about that room when he puts you on the Game. That whole room is gonna go crazy. If they're doing it in LA, right? Yeah,
I would hope so. Yeah, let's say.
Yeah.
The young folk at first they gonna be sleeping on him, but once they hear that, they go, "Oh yeah, this is definitely what was being played," you know, type shit growing up. But I definitely think the Game has had more, like, you know, I see people say commercial success, of course, because he had that longevity in his career earlier. I don't know about, you know, right now type shit, but I will say he does have that catalog. And YG, I feel like while he has had some songs that has had that success, he's kind of like more of a regional, like, I'm gonna tune in if I'm like, you know, like look at the top Reddit post right here, you know, huge day for LA, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not
How did we see that?
All love.
This is a fucking field day.
Yo, that was when that's why I got it up. I know somebody noticed it and shit, but you know what though? I think people kind of disregard the regional factor that y'all kind of pointed out. Like, YG has a lot of regional shit. We just kind of used to the Game having that global impact or bigger hits, whatever. But if you're in LA, it plays a big difference. That's why I was mad as fuck that No Limit versus Cash Money shit took place in what? Las Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Lame.
Somebody's gonna get shot if you done in New Orleans. You crazy? Somebody's gonna get shot.
I want to get shot. Them old ass niggas, them 60-year-old men.
Shit, some old ass Rough Riders still is in.
And my thing though is he might. I think Game has a way better catalog. Game has a way better catalog, but his public perception is very bad.
Hey, that's when you say that. Hey, look at this.
I mean,
YG did fuck up recently too, so I feel like they kind of like
they neck and neck.
No. Well, actually, the Game is like here. YG's like he's like
why he don't have
Why is it incline?
Why he don't have
Incline.
yeah, why he don't have the shit on his name the game does.
Yeah, no, the
And
game has some weird shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
okay,
for sure.
Yeah, I forgot
And it's
about
like
that.
and it's like all the people that he's like burnt bridges with, like the people making fun of him, like him being bipolar and all that shit. I just don't. I don't know how many people are in that room are gonna actually fuck with him. I remember, I think it was Glasses Malone was talking about like LA don't like fuck with Game right now. They don't like fuck with him anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just he might lose out if that plays any part in how this is decided. He might not win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and
That's what I mean. There's some. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say a lot of it is self-inflicted, but I kind of feel bad for the guy because it's like, that's gotta suck to be at that point where it's like no matter what you do, you can never like get that shit off your name. You're like disgraced.
On both
Like,
sides.
he's definitely disgraced.
Yeah, this is the recovery tour right now. Even with him showing like him doing the reviews, showing love and all that. Oh, here are all my thoughts, what I think about this, and I don't know. I feel like, huh?
The game?
Yeah, the game. I feel like he's trying to like just be a relatable guy for everyone. It's like, dude, just shut up, because you was doing like a lot of yapping that got you to this point, and now you're trying to yap out of it. Nah.
He knows how people feel about him though. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. That's got to be a weird position to be in, where it's like you just no matter what you do, you're kind of done. Like you've kind of already hit your ceiling, and you can, you know what I'm saying? You put on a lot of people, and none of them fuck with you either. So it's kind of like it's I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. I don't think that it's a fair matchup in general, though. You feel me? Like, even if both of them to me had kind of got the same level of funk on them, stink a little bit. You feel me? But do we think like the fact that maybe YG's hits come during the blog era, where Games is like more so the early 2000s or some shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that have a big difference in it? You feel me?
I think YG. I think Game is more traditional. Like I couldn't hear like I couldn't hear YG on like Just Blaze beats and like Timbaland beats and Swiss beat, like the like mid 2000s Swiss beat shit. Like I couldn't hear him on that. Like he
don't got no
I'm
shit.
not saying he couldn't do it, but I wouldn't like. That's not really like the type of music he makes. He's more like Tyga adjacent.
That's fucked up. Come on now. Come on now.
He's way better than
Tyga. I'm just kidding.
He's a way better rapper than Tyga, but like the same type of music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, Game definitely gets down on more like traditional beats and stuff like that, and has throughout his career. YG's more like for sure like super West Coast with it, which I appreciate. But yeah, that's why it's like it'll be interesting. Because like I'm even where I'm at, I'm a little bit more West Coast, but like some of y'all are on the East Coast, so maybe some of these YG songs that I'm like, oh yeah, these are great songs, these are hits, or these are blah blah blah. Maybe over there you guys are like, I don't even know that song, I don't even fuck with that song, right? So that's why I'm interested to see how this goes, because there's like the age gap. Both these guys got like personal issues at their own areas, kind of sometimes don't fuck with them with, for. There's just a lot of weird things to consider. That's why as soon as Cloud said, Q versus YG, like that made more sense. That sounds like a good matchup. Game versus YG is like there's some weird shit going on there, but
it's like a fucking
I'm excited
celebration or some shit. I think, and then like Schoolboy Q, you got the Crip connection.
That might get nasty. That might.
Nah, I don't think in 2026, like these are like dudes that are like in their 40s or like approaching their 40s. Like they too grown for that shit, bro.
They grown. They the crash outs in the crowd and around the area, and
those are another story. But like YG, they would do that shit.
Oh no. Q's gonna be like getting off a golf game on his way there.
Yeah, man.
So
do we feel like this is more like a commercial, almost a motherfucking glorified infomercial? Because we know you both got they dropped the song today. You had the kind of suspect timing of the arrest. If you don't know today, well, it wasn't arrest. He got detained and they raided YG's house today. So do y'all think it's kind of feels a little too commercial, a little too kind of fake? Trying kind of like, do we think verses are better when there is a little bit of animosity between the two? You know what I mean?
I don't necessarily need animosity. I just think that this matchup is not. It's going to be enjoyable for me and for some other people for sure. I don't know if it was like the best case scenario for either of these guys.
It's just a mismatch to me, personally.
Yeah.
It's a mismatch.
YG plays Tootie and Booty and fuck Donald Trump, he wins automatically. That's all he needs to know too.
Tootie and Booty is going to be an automatic F, basically, depending on what game plays. That shit, no.
Man.
Tootie and Booty versus what? What would that
Don't
be?
you like not even fuck with that song either?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I don't even know if YG likes that shit. I don't think he would want to play that. Yeah.
That's how I first heard about YG. I was like, oh shit, this nigga blood.
He does Tooted and Booted, and then we hear One Blood. Like, what the fuck? Get that shit the fuck out of here.
But that's the already put the big joker down.
I forgot about fucking One Blood. I don't know what he's gonna play against that. Blah, blah, blah,
Fuck Donald Trump. That's the only thing you can do.
Nah, One Blood's.
I don't even know if he plays that anymore. Like, I'll be interested.
Game not play
if
like
he
the
plays
50
that.
Cent tracks. What do y'all think about that?
No, he's got to play.
I did
Gotta
think
play
about
how
that.
we do.
You gotta play Hey I Love It. Fuck 50
I mean, that's the thing about him, though. That's the thing about Game, bro. He has such a crazy catalog that he can like get away with not playing any of the 50 Cent features.
Yeah,
And he'll be fine.
I don't
Like,
think
he has that much good music.
I don't think Game hates 50 like 50 hates Game. So I think he'd be willing to play him. I don't think he'll give a fuck
He gonna
personally.
do that shit with a smile on his face. I feel like
That's the thing, bro. Like 50 didn't hate Game because I was watching some shit earlier today. Like 50 was talking about it's like I actually liked that guy. Like
Sure, at the time.
Yeah.
Since
like,
then,
he
no,
actually
Game
liked
is
it.
push the buttons.
Yeah, he was saying like he said shit like that ruined it, but he's like he actually liked the guy. So yeah, I don't know what Game's gonna do.
Yeah, what I want to know is like, is YG gonna play his Drake songs? He's got 2 big records with Drake, but right now that's a little bit iffy, right? And like Game got some good songs with Kendrick. I don't know if he wants to play those right now.
I don't know. That's the thing too. That's the thing about having like all those features where your most iconic songs have features. It's like, what do I do with this shit? You know what I mean?
they be like, oh, cut before his verse, please.
I think Game will play the Kendrick shit because the thing about Game is he's made like little like allusions to Kendrick, but he's never like dissed him. He's never like flat out dissed him. So he could
that's true.
Play Kendrick shit and like people would be like look at him like with a side eye, but they wouldn't be like, yo, y'all two are beefing, like why are you playing it? Like, you know, he don't have a flat out like huge issue with him. So I think
that's true.
Well, you know, they had Farrakhan come out because the Game and fucking 50 was beefing. Like they had a fucking press conference, dog. Like, stop the violence. Like, we don't need this in our community. I think y'all kind of underplayed. Like, people was running in studios with guns, bro. Like,
I remember that when they both shook hands, they still hate each other.
Yeah,
I'm not playing that shit. Like, I'm just saying, me personally, I was just saying at one point, like 50 was like, I actually liked the guy. He wasn't just some like Dr. Dre charity case. You know what I'm saying? Like
Judas was cool at one point, dog. They was kicking it, you know. Ja Rule and 50 might have been in the neighborhood slanging dope together, bro. They don't like each other. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like
See, I think Game will do whatever he needs to do to win. Whereas like YG may not play those Drake songs, I think Game will play whatever songs he needs to play to win this fucking versus. You know what I mean?
Dirty motherfucker.
I don't know if he can afford to lose it.
Yeah, Game doesn't mind looking crazy because he is crazy. So yeah, he is crazy. So he'll play both. He'll play songs with both of them.
Yeah.
Well, I would say at least this is probably gonna be the safest motherfucking versus you probably ever had. Ain't nothing finna happen. It's gonna be a blood celebration. We are the world version of Bloods and shit. We are the world.
Man, if them niggas see blue, you get stomped. You been don't even wear blue jeans.
So yeah, but you know, prediction, bro. So I think everybody's anonymous game. Is everybody? Nobody's gonna be the devil's advocate.
I know. I got YG winning.
Okay.
You guys got fucked Donald Trump fucked up.
I got
niggas, they had it in different languages. Sign language.
I think YG might win the verses, but Game has a better catalog.
Oh yeah.
Way better. Like that's not even close. So it's like depends on the crowd, man. Depends on like
it's like battle rap, dog.
Millennials, is it Gen Z?
Mm-hmm.
Like
my nigga. Oh yeah, they won't. Yeah, that's another haymaker.
Well, yeah, it depends on what songs they pick and like what songs go against what. Like, there's a lot to. It's gonna be interesting. Personally, I got Game by just a little bit though, something like 12-8 or some shit like that. I think it's gonna be close.
I played I got $20 on YG, bro. Who faded me, bro? $20. Damn.
Hell no, you ain't gonna get.
I don't want that easy money. Shit.
Hell nah, because if Game come out there stomping ass, I'm be sick. I'm like, damn, nigga, he didn't win that one round.
All right, moving on, man. We look forward to watching that in probably about 45 minutes or so. Chicago, the hometown. Stoic just dropped Chicago as a top 2 hip hop city. Right up there with the usual suspects. So we're gonna play this video and we'll discuss that beautiful city called Chicago.
I had some roots in LA at that point. I made some really good connections and some good friends even. And I was comfortable taking the trip back to New York and setting up shop there.
It's not a bad place to be for music either. So
it really isn't. I mean, in terms of the music cities, like you can argue, but it falls somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah, I guess for hip hop, it could be 3.
For hip hop, sure. Yeah.
For hip hop, I feel like I could see maybe saying 3.
Mm-hmm.
See Atlanta being up there.
Atlanta, I would throw Chicago.
Really?
I'm giving Chicago 2, honestly.
Chicago 2?
Yeah.
Really?
Specifically the rap music coming out of Chicago in the past 10 years. I'm in love with it. I love how they're like, I might be a little dumb on this take, but I love that, a lot of my favorite artists from Chicago really lean into that jazzy rap sounds. And I mean, you got guys like Mick, you got guys like up and comers like Kai, both on Paella, by the way. You got No Name. You got so many artists that are just like really, really doing their thing at a really high level. I love Chicago music.
I do too. So I don't want to sound like I'm throwing shade at Chicago, but that's true. I like all those guys too.
Yeah.
I like them too. Yeah. You was just talking shit, nigga. I heard you. But there we have it. Cited the jazzy, soulful flow. You got New York, you got LA. Always talked about Atlanta, of course, and stuff like that. Do we kind of overlook that soulful, jazzy flow they bring? You got No ID. I think was one of the kind of the innovators of that kind of sound. Kanye's pretty much mentor with them soulful beats and samples and shit like that. Do we overlook Chicago? Does the crime and the drill shit kind of deter or at least take away from the perception of the city as a more soulful hip hop area? What do y'all think?
I think like I don't know. I think like after the whole drill scene came about a little bit, but before that, like I've said on the I don't know if it was on the pod or in the chat, but I've said like I fuck with like Kids in the Hall, like early Vic Mensa kids these days, like Becky Halstead, like all that shit. So it's always been there. There's always been like, and I'm speaking as an outsider. It's always been like there's like two halves of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And I think before Chief Keef, I think a lot of like that Kanye adjacent shit like dominated. Like as far as like coming out of the city, that was like kind of what they were known for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, that's facts. The backpack rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I don't know if I call it backpack rap because I know some people take that away, but yeah, like Vic Spencer, like just like a whole bunch of shit.
Right,
So,
would you rank Chicago top 3 hip hop cities?
I was low key. I was about to speak on the gritty side of the Chicago because I know a lot of lives were lost with the grittiness of the drill music, but the ones that did get better and did evolve did make something of themselves. Like Chief Keef ain't the same Chief Keef when he was first when he made Don't Like. Like Don't Like, he was shooting at cops at like 17. And G Herbo was doing well. I thought when I heard him call himself Lil Herb, I thought that nigga wasn't gonna be shit. He proved me mega wrong. Bro, I hated Lil Herb, bro. I was like, what the fuck is that? But a lot of the guys who, it's just like the bad kid syndrome. You had to see your errors, your ways to grow and be better.
Yeah, I mean, 17 to 30 is you're always gonna change. I would hope you weren't the same person at 17 that you are at 30 fucking years old. Obi, man, I'm interested to hear your take, man. Being that you kind of you into the culture, you definitely got a lot of the artists, particularly a lot of underground artists, man. What are your perception of Chicago as a hip hop city? Is it underrated?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's super underrated personally. I'm sure that nobody's surprised to hear me say that, but there's a ton of talent there that spans the whole range, which is the crazy part. It's like you could get anything from like jazzy rap, you could get like the most gangster rap, you could get stuff in between that blends them both. Like there's artists that span everything. It's a crazy deep city of talent. That I think gets overlooked for whatever reason. Like there's some pretty important artists in the city that don't get the kind of shine on a national level that you would hope for. So I mean, I think it's a top 3 city for sure, but do I think it's like a top 3 city on like a perception level? I'm not 100% sure, unfortunately. I wish it was, but I'm not sure if it's getting that kind of shine nationally yet, as far as like what other people would consider, unless you're like really tapped in, right? You know what I mean? So I mean, even some of the folks that was just listed off here, it's kind of like those are some of the more mainstream folks, even, right. To a slight degree. So yeah, tons of talent, super underrated. So I try to shout them out as often as I can, because it's like all you got to do is start looking around just a little bit, and you'll find somebody that fits your style.
I feel like it was like at a time like that it was like more of a mainstream like scene, like because you had like when Kanye was going on his like early run, he had like the people around him like Ron Fest, Twista, Abstract Mind State. If you want, I mean, they were a little bit under the radar, but Lupe,
DJ, the Chicago kid.
Just everybody in that scene.
I would say
it's always been like a. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's always been a little bit of a shame to me that drill is what took over in the city, because there's so many other great elements and groups and artists, like even from before drill, like the Cool Kids, for instance. Right. They're both from Chicago. Like that's a great non-drill. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of great artists and great music, and drill kind of took over and kind of like paved over what everybody else could see. But yeah, there's a lot of great talent that goes deeper than what people like to give the city credit for.
What's with groups called kids? I got kids in all kids these days. Cool kids. All from Chicago.
No, I think the drill scene, like I feel like New York suffered from the same thing too, where people are like, "Oh, all you guys have is drill," and it's like, no, that's what they're pushing on the radio. That's what they're pushing, for the agenda, as some people say. But if you really listen to music and tap into different artists, you'll see like, no, there are ranges, and like y'all said, and like these guys said too, like they have that jazzy rap. They can give you, different levels of talent. And I do think like we suffer the same thing on the East Coast. And I do think too, when people think about like Chicago, they kind of put it into the Midwest bucket, and they don't specifically think about like, no, let's talk about Chicago standalone, like talent. Yeah, Detroit too, but talent here thrives, and talent here, needs to be, tapped into more. So I would say top 3. I would say I'm comfortable putting in top 5. Top 3, I gotta think about a little bit more. But yeah, I will definitely say up there for sure.
I also think there's kind of like an underrated connection. There's a level like, despite like kind of the rivalry with New York and Chicago, there's a level of respect that we have. You know what I'm saying? I know Dipset used to be out there all the fucking time. Like, it was their second home. They recorded part of diplomatic community out there, I believe. DMX recorded the Great Depression, I think, in Chicago or some shit like that. So, there's always been like this, mutual respect and shit from the, the so-called Mecca of hip hop in Chicago. So I think that's part of it too. Part of the lore, I think, of Chicago that people don't know. That a lot of people that's tapped in do know about all these people that come through, especially from New York, even some from LA. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick got some ties and shit to Chicago people don't know about, but that's neither here nor there. But fucking like, there is a level of respect I think that everybody has for Chicago, where it's less of like, sometimes you get that, at least back in the day, the East Coast, West Coast, fuck them niggas over there type shit, or even, you know what I'm saying? People don't respect the South and talk shit about Atlanta. I think Chicago is kind of mutually respected as a hip hop city. I don't necessarily think it's looked down from any part of the country, at least from what I've seen from my travels. You know what I'm saying? Any last thoughts of anybody that they didn't mention that y'all think would be dope for people to check out from the city? I know a lot of y'all tapped in. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean, me, I got top 5, which is Rufus Sims, I Am God, Panamera P, Vic Spencer, and holy shit, I'm spacing on the 5th person right now. But Jujilla, that's it. Boom. There's a top 5 for me.
I got one super underground, but might as well get some shine right now. Monty Jordan, I think we both did a review for him before, so and he also be talking about some real shit. So yeah, we got Jaguar too. He be showing love, so we got
Jaguar Dot. Yep.
Shout out to Maywood. I was just out there. They fight dirty in them woods, man. So salute to Jaguar out there. Yo. I ain't gonna tell my story about it. I was out in Maywood recently, but salute to them cats. Good people. But yeah, I definitely think that it should it's not just Kanye and them other people. You know what I'm saying? Even old school. If you want to check out some old school, if you want to check out, Psychodrama, Nuisance, and the Do or Dies of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Crucial Conflict shit. In fact, they just came out with some new shit, and they're still making shit. I think Twist's supposed to be coming out with some shit. So even the old school cats is still making music out there. So all flavors out there. You feel me? Any last thoughts? All right, we got next. I think we're gonna crash dummy it up this week. Stay tuned to who we might have. Let me stop sharing this. Who is gonna be this week? I know I put the wrong one on here for the thing.
Hey, Dad.
And I know I might get heaven sent for this one because he got that fan base, but I gotta give Lil Wayne, man, the crash dummy this week, man. Lil Wayne says his mother asked him to have a child at 14 is the headline we have here. And yeah, I am thinking what y'all are thinking. I know this story has circulated before. I'm gonna play the video real quick.
I was 14.
Okay, 14. So oh my God, 14.
My roommate came at you fast at age 14. Oh my God.
Were you nervous? Like 14 with the...
Not because my mom asked.
Yeah.
My mom asked for my kid, yeah. But my dad had just got murdered that year. The same year I blew up.
Are you serious? My God.
So I went on, we was already local, like you said, I was a local rapper forever. So we would go on a tour back then. Before that would be me going on weekend shows and coming back home for the week and going to school. We got the Universal deal. And I was like, we have a tour coming up. And when I went on that tour, we was on the road for like 6 months.
Yeah.
You're serious?
Like 6 months. And so when I came home, she was like, this is what you're about to be doing? You know, she was like, should I be expecting that? She's like, you were gone for too long. She's like, I'm lonely. She's like, my husband's gone. And so she was like, listen, let's have a sit down, me, you, and Toya. And so we had to sit down. I love
that.
Are you real close with your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my best.
So we had to, exactly.
So there's a bit of confusion. I've seen some people say that she was actually already pregnant and she just asked to keep the kid. But then you have this headline that says she asked to have the kid. I think regardless of what the situation is, sometimes it's best just to kind of shut the fuck up, you know, because it leads to perceptions like this. You know, Miss Sita does not need to be known as the one who asked her son to have a baby at 14. You know what I'm saying? And is he having a baby with another 14-year-old? Is he having a baby with a grown-ass woman? It's just a bad look. And I say this, I put this status up the other day. It's all right not telling the world every fucking thing, right? It's all right not sharing the intimate details of your family and how they was raised and what situations y'all got going here and there. It's all right to keep some shit in-house because it prevents headlines like this that may get construed, right? I do think Wayne has a series of oversharing, and I think this is one of the times where this can be construed as some nasty time, bro. Like, you're lonely asking the kid to have, you know what I mean? Like, if that was the true story, you know, that's not a great look, you know, and even if it can be construed as that, that's not a great look. So I think we need less oversharing. You know, this is not a super duper, I'm going to, you know, super bash you this week, but I think that's crash dummy worthy because I think Wayne has had a series recently of oversharing and bringing his feelings out to the fucking timeline. And why the fuck does little Dicky needs to know about your fucking family situation? I just don't think it's a great look overall. So I'm just gonna give you the car crash. It's not the super duper, it's not the 10 car pile up, but it's at least a thing. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I got this week. Y'all got any thoughts on that joint?
Yeah, I mean, he's lucky as a light week, but yeah, he should probably stop telling that story because it's been out there for a while, and it just, yeah, every time it sounds bad.
It don't sound great.
Ain't got his career blew up.
It don't sound like a great story. All right, man. If y'all ready to listen to some music, I'm ready. Y'all ready? Let's do it. This week we're heading over to Bandcamp. Swoop the Bandcamp. We got Nayla Savannah with Big Dipper coming from the LBC, Long Beach, California. So we're keeping the West Coast theme going on. Make sure you guys mute your mics and let's take a listen.
I had to let it go. If I got too much up on my soul, it won't be legible. Gazing at the moon, I saw that Big Dipper, I'm consumed. I had to let it go. Smoking on the fattest blunt. I just had some chocolate that was magic. Listening to Erica, I let go of my baggage. Feeling free again, feel like I can breathe. Trusting that the universe gon' give me what I need. I put my feet up in some grass, I'm feeling peaceful. I was feeling down and out, feeling alone. Calling, but nobody is ever at home. I had to let it go. If I got too much up on my soul, it won't be legible. Gazing at the moon, I saw the Big Dipper, I'm consumed. I had to let it go. If I got too much up on my soul, it won't be legible. Gazing at the moon, I saw the Big Dipper, I'm consumed. I sort through my emotions, I don't want them to balloon. Trying to get up out this hole, I gotta get up out this room. Window seat perspective, and the sky is looking blue. It was rocky for a moment, hated waking in the morning. Wasn't feeling grateful cause my heart was feeling hate. Gotta see some action, cannot sit down in one place. Obsessing over things I cannot change. And make the day longer, should've woke up and gave thanks. I had to let it go. If I got too much up on my soul, it won't be legible. Gazing at the moon, I saw the Big Dipper, I'm consumed. I had to let it go. If I got too much up on my soul, it won't be legible. Gazing at the moon, I saw that Big Dipper, I'm consumed. I had to let it go.
You're muted. You're muted, D.
Get the fuck. All right, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. There we go. Naylor Savannah with Big Dipper coming from that Bandcamp exclusive. $1.50. Go ahead and buy that track. There you have it. So let's go ahead and give our thoughts. Lee, first in the box. You did.
All right. And I had a feeling I was gonna be first today. All right. So I'm gonna be honest. This one was like kind of a little tough one for me. I always want to support women doing anything, rapping and shit like that. So I'm gonna see if I find something else that hits. But this track for me, just to be straight up, this one was a thumbs down. I see it seems to be like, it was giving like a fun vibe with the track. So that's cool and all, but I feel like there needed to be a little more like lyrical context in there, a little more bars and some shit that kind of like makes it hit better. Beat was kind of like snoozy as well, but like I said, I'm always willing to see what else there is, to see if there's something else that kind of fits my cup of tea,
All right. Thank you for your thoughts. Yo, one down. Obi, you up next, dog.
All right. Yeah, I kind of feel similarly, to be honest. It's there are elements I like, and like it wasn't a song I at any moment felt like, let me turn this off, or I wish it would end, or anything like that. Okay, it's not. I wouldn't say it's bad. It just was maybe a little underwhelming. Like, yeah, that beat was a little sleepy. The flow felt a little sleepy. Some of the rhymes weren't. Not every rhyme rhymed, or like not every moment rhyme that I thought would potentially. It's hard to describe it, but that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, it's for me it's a thumbs down, but also is the kind of track that would get me to go like, okay, I don't love this one, but let me check out some more, and then if those don't catch me, so be it. But kind of a good enough track. I'd want to hear something else, but it's just this one's not for me.
All right, fair enough. Cloud, man, what do you think, brother?
I didn't really like the delivery. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't have like confidence. I didn't feel like confidence. I didn't feel like any sort of like passion behind it necessarily. And maybe that it wasn't that. I don't know if it was that type of song, anyways. But I don't know. Like, even with like fun songs, I gotta hear some sort of like projection. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just the way the delivery was, it just felt very like, I don't know how to describe it, but I didn't, and there wasn't like a lot of meat on the bone as far as like lyrics to where you kind of like be like, yeah, just work on the delivery. That's all. I would have to hear something else, but like just for this song, I would have to give it a thumbs down.
Okay, thumbs down. All right, my turn. I should put Dale here, man. I put Dale last because he came late. But yeah, this actually ain't the first track I've heard from her. She sent the project, I want to say last year. I didn't get around to reviewing it, so I apologize. But I definitely want to, give it a shot today on the DOD. They did send this track over. This wasn't one I picked out. If it was, probably wasn't even like the best track on that song, but that's the one they sent over. So, I played it. I didn't particularly care for this track. I think it's kind of short to even like have a lot of meat on the bone. I know I think the kind of the promotion behind it was this is one of her more intimate songs, one that she wrote and stuff like that. So, and I can tell like she's a poet. You feel me? Like I can tell. It's almost like when somebody's like a poet, they rhyme scheme is a little bit, their cadence is a little bit different to me. And I can tell that like the one we had a couple weeks ago, like when he was a poet, you can kind of tell a little bit because the rhyme scheme's a little bit different. Yeah, but like you said, Cloud, it's just not enough meat on the bone for this one to like fairly. I didn't really like the beat. It was kind of a little slower to me. I didn't like the mix. The mix sounded kind of like a little weird to me. You feel me? I like it a little bit cleaner than that. I know some people like that kind of disconjointed, that, real gritty, raw type of feel. I think it could be cleaned up a little bit. You feel me? And just one of my style, maybe some people would be into it. It's just not something I would rock with. So I got to go thumbs down. You feel me? But keep doing your thing for sure. Dale, man, you the last one, dog.
So it's going to be a thumbs down. But I can hear inklings of Santiago, Baby Sosa, early Doja Cat when she was just having fun. Like, I feel like she's the type of artist that she's going to have fun on tracks and be like that early 2017 SoundCloud girly phase type of vibe. But I think this is probably a good jumping off point for her. And if the mix was better, it would have been way better. But yeah, that mix was way off. I could barely hear the beat. But I can see if she goes a Santa Go route, I can see it going somewhere.
Fair enough. So I think, like I said, the point of this is kind of not so necessarily to judge an artist. Is kind of just put their projects out there for people to listen to, because not everything is for everybody, right? And it just kind of gives a person a chance to check out some more of their shit. You feel me? But unfortunately, all down. I gotta play it. I gotta be mean a little bit. I apologize, but make sure y'all check out, man. Because like I said, we don't judge an artist off just one song. And pull up a Twitter real quick. Check out Nayla Savannah. So 2,371 followers. Let's get it up a couple. I see y'all out there. Throw that follow on there. Make sure y'all check out the sisters' music. SoCal representing LBC out there in the land of Snoop Doggy Dogg, the dog father. You feel me? Any last thoughts? Any ideas? Any kind of criticisms y'all want to give? Any kind of critique y'all got left?
No, I followed her. I'm gonna try to catch some other music and go from there.
Yeah, she know the homies. I'm gonna check out her other shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, she be doing it for a minute. She sent another project. Matter of fact, it's that one that's pinned, I believe, in there.
Listen, she keep going. She could end up on like one of these shows soundtracks. You know what I'm saying? I can see like having a show and using like that kind of vibe. But like I said, I'm down to check out more. I'm always gonna see what's up, especially for underground artists. So I encourage y'all to do the same, despite what we said today.
Yeah, I feel like you should probably like if you're gonna get a song to lead with, it should probably be a different one, in my opinion.
Like I said, I gotta play what you're saying though. You feel me? So, but we appreciate you reaching out. We feel like your management, I should say. Next subject we got at hand, or next thing we're going to talk about, pulling up as we speak. But we got Academics and Maul, friends of the show, known for being staunch Drake supporters, yet they are publicly feuding over a Jay-Z concert. So we're going to play a little bit of this act on his drunken Hennessy rants. I ain't gonna play this whole 3 minutes because I can't take
Mealy Moore, bro. I know Drake said he don't want me and you to beef, but I gotta just keep it a bean with you, bruv. They look at you, Jay-Z and them niggas. I remember I called you Jay-Z pre-cum. They look at you like a traitor, gang. You ain't show up to Yankee Stadium because they was gonna give you a wedgie, nigga, and a noogie, bro. Like, let's keep it a bean, bro. Like, yo, they've been watching how you been rocking with Drizzy, and ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm glad you rocking with the boy. But, bro, you know you was gonna show up, nigga, and it was gonna beat your ass at the family cookout. Nigga, you know this nigga's trying to make up reasons why he ain't show up to. Nigga, you ain't show up because you know an ass whooping was there for you, nigga. Like, nigga, they've been seeing how you been rocking with Drake. And they probably looked at it like, nigga, you know, like, I think he's supposedly the nigga named Biggs. That's his brother or some shit like that. He really Jay-Z pre-cum. Nigga, they been seeing how you been rocking with OVO. Yeah, nigga, they beefing with OVO. Nigga, the fuck? You think you about to come around? Hell no, you about to get an ass whooping. So good thing you ain't show up. I don't know. I don't like how you try to position it like you had a choice. Nigga, they probably
it stopped it for me. Thank you. Somebody saved. There you have it, man. You heard the gist of what was going on, though. Academics basically saying that because Maul had a clip earlier where he basically said he didn't want to go to the Jay-Z concert because he didn't want to see the end credits of Hove, right? The last moment of Hove. This is Academics' response. What do y'all think of the narrative that Maul didn't want to go because he might got hands and feet put to him? Do y'all think that's a legitimate thing?
I believe that shit. I totally believe that shit.
I think it's gonna happen to him, bro.
I believe they won't gonna put feet on you, but they were gonna put some hands on you because you can't just be like, if you my cousin, why are you over there with that nigga? Like I got you the chain, you got that Rockaware everything on. Like I was watching early Joe Budden, like he had Rockaware everything. Like that nigga was like a mannequin.
Yeah, so, but what would they do that for?
Because you meat riding too hard. Pause.
For music? They're not gonna put you ain't disrespect Jay or nobody over there. They're not gonna fucking do none of that shit.
Man, you can't be riding too hard, bro. You literally are blood. Like you blood, like not even trying to be funny, but you blood and you over there. Just like how you said about that whole game in West Coast thing. I'm gonna look at you funny. You weird over there.
That's media shit, bro. He ain't disrespect Jay. He ain't disrespect nobody over there. And they're not gonna fucking put hands on him. The academics, on the other hand, this nigga be going on like a whole like talking about like Jay's on the Epstein list. Like he be doing all that shit. That shit would get hands put on you.
That's what I was gonna say. He got a lot of nerve talking like as if he's not in the same boat or worse. Like,
he's definitely worse. He's definitely worse. He was leading the charge when that whole like case with that girl with Diddy and all that shit came out. Like he was leading the charge. Maul is he's a fucking Drake fan. Like he plays it up for media. He ain't actually disrespects nobody over there though. So it's like that. Nobody's gonna fucking put hands on him. And as far as what he said, as far as his reasoning behind why he didn't go, I mean, I don't really see why he would be lying, but
I mean, it was a weak ass excuse. But I agree with you, Cloud. Like, I think which is funny the way he kind of like the way he kind of shrugged off like Biggs was. You talking about the guy who got caught with like a fucking 100 keys of fucking weed, like I think they downplay like Biggs like street cred. You feel me? I remember Ross was doing a stream or something. He was talking shit about Biggs, and you could see the man phone ring. The stream cuts off. He come back and apologize. You know what I'm saying? You saw that, didn't you? I think they discredit bro. Do y'all think like Biggs was some dude that was just hanging in Harlem and got invited to be part of like the biggest fucking record label to become Rockefeller? Do they think that like this dude was just some street nigga, like some Jay-Z sidekick that got put on to one of the biggest labels as one of the co-owners? Like this is the behind the scenes street dude. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is that dude. This is that dude in the picture. You know, when you see the Cash Money pictures and it's Slim back there, people are like, who the fuck's that tall, lanky motherfucker?
Don't worry about it. He a part of the group. Don't worry about it. He ain't got drugs on.
Yeah, also Biggs manages them.
Yeah,
he manages that whole podcast. So it's like this. It's not like he's like some estranged relationship or nothing. No, he manages them.
Oh, so, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm saying like I don't really see why he would be lying.
And he definitely ain't getting hands and feet put to him. He would have got like Maul is like a 5'3" little chubby black. If somebody's gonna put hands to, they would have done it already. You feel me? Like it's not like this is a physical threat to anybody. So that's the reason hands and feet don't get put to Maul is Biggs. So really like this so-called number one media guy don't even know who the fuck don't know who the fuck Biggs is. clearly don't know who the fuck he is. You know what I mean? But this is the number one media guy.
My thing is he hasn't done anything that warrants that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna happen, bro. Jay-Z is a 50-some-year-old man. Half of the people at Rockefeller now is old street dudes, bro. They don't just like beat up people off emotion, like because you talking shit on a podcast. That's not part of the game no more. These are millionaires, a billionaire at one. I want a lawsuit for smacking up Maul at a concert, bro. Like, what are we doing?
What?
I don't think Maul won't sue them niggas. If Maul got beat up,
crazy.
Bro, Maul is much shit. Much shit Maul talks about how niggas act like hoes, and he gonna go on the stand and point at a nigga.
A nigga ain't finna take a $5 million settlement. Is that what you telling me?
If you and Biggs were at the same money level and Biggs smacked you, would you
I'm
take
getting paid? I'm going to the hospital. I'm putting on a neck brace, and my kids are going to Harvard free of charge. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? This is America. We get paid around here. I would love for a billionaire to smack me.
My thing though is if somebody was to try to fight him at that concert, it would be to somebody who's never even spoken a word to Jay-Z in their life.
Yeah, it'd be a crash.
It'd be a crazed fan. It wouldn't be anybody like that he knows.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. It's just that's just funny as shit that Ack is saying that stuff. Like, nah,
yeah, bro.
They would never do that. That would never happen.
He said like, we not going for the same reasons. Like, no, bro, you got valid reason to stay away. You got a very valid reason to stay away.
You coming out that basement anyway. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And
I'm just mad. I'm mad that these two massive Drake fans are at odds. You know what I mean? These guys should be teaming up for the most terrible shit on the planet.
They trying to be the favorite. They competing for the same spot. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. You know, men are competitive. You know, y'all are competitive species. So now
not for another man.
Nah, these niggas are. You know, they having a measuring contest over there. Like, how close are we to Drake?
Oh, that was double entendre.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
That was crazy. Crazy.
Read between the lines.
Leave insane.
Ain't much space left between the both of them. You know what I mean?
Them niggas some hoes, man. Let me play the button. Yeah, I know I had that one now. Man.
You just updating the packs on us, yeah.
Update 2.0 on it. But yeah, man, I don't think that was gonna happen. I do think it's a bullshit reason why he didn't go, but at the same time, I can't say why he didn't go. You feel me? I think that was historic. At least one day pop up in there and check it out. I would think if you're a big J fan, there'd be some you would want to do. It's not like, you know what I mean, the man's dying and going out to his last fucking concert before he get diagnosed with like fucking brain cancer or some shit, bro. He's just taking a break from music. And he might do another fucking CD. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers get retired. You know.
I think that was a little bit of a dramatic reason. Like I know he did grow up with them, so it's like there is like a layer of like, wow, like I've been seeing y'all like build this shit from the ground up since I was like a little kid. So it's like I get that, but like you said, like you should want to be able to. You should want to be there to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it was weak sauce, but the beat up shit, you gonna get beat up. Nah, you would have got beat up, nigga.
He wasn't going. Academics is just doing that because he knows he would have.
Yeah, it's all right, man. We know you still door dashing, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Act. Got a nice chain to go with it. Next up, we got Gina Views, DJ Head, man, talking about Wale. We're going to a discussion. He's probably watching right now. Shit. What's up, Wale? Friend of the show.
Is Wale blackballed?
No.
What's going on with Wale in 2026, 2025? And he haven't won an award since like that. Is it that I never had? A long time ago is when it was.
I don't know what's going on with that. I know he was there at the awards. He was nominated for
Best Rap
Album. And I don't know. I forgot who won.
Clips
won for Best Rap Album. I don't know. I don't think he's blackballed. No.
Something's going on because we got list dropping of
Oh, you're saying there's a conspiracy?
I think there's a conspiracy against Wale that he don't know about.
Like he not in on
not in on the joke. A lot of people give Wale flack for the way that he crash out on the timeline, but when you start really paying attention, they do be having them up.
Yeah, they do be having that. I think for me it's just different because I don't really expect much from people or humans. I don't expect acknowledgement, so I can't put that on him.
He told a story where they told him you're going to win this award, came and whispered to him and said, be sitting here at this time. And then they gave the award to somebody else, then called him later and said, are bad.
I remember that.
He told it on Joe Budden recently.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I don't remember that. What other? Oh, that's it. We're done with awards.
Grammys is next.
So, but everything else lot qualifies for this year Grammy.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of the gist of it. So do we think Wale blackballed in the industry for whatever reason? Is he not getting the acknowledgement that he wants or he should have, I should say, to a certain extent? What do we think about that? Somebody in the comments said that he missed this commercial prime. We should recently seen that last diss he had, which everybody kind of praised. I thought it was all right. I don't think it was like nothing groundbreaking. But what do y'all think, man? Is he not getting the recognition you think Wale deserves, man? Blackballed almost.
It's almost. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it could be. I mean, he's been in the industry for 2026, like 16 years. So 17 years.
Longer than that, bro. I heard that motherfucker. It was a dude from DMV when I was like in boot camp in like 07 that was talking about this dude.
Yeah, he was with Alito. Yeah, so yeah, longer than that. Yeah, so I would imagine, I mean, the type of dude he is, I would imagine there's a lot of people that he rubbed the wrong way, whether it be people on his label or people at other labels. I don't know if I would say blackballed, but it's like when you navigate through the whole infrastructure and you just like rub a whole bunch of people wrong, it's just people not going to want to do business with you. I don't know if I would call that blackballed, but I would definitely say that like he's made a lot of people not really like want to do business with him. You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard like any personal stories about him being like that? Sorry to cut you off. Any like asshole or something like that?
No, I mean he's
timeline shit.
Yeah, he's done a lot of not anything different than everybody else knows. But like I'm just going off of like the type of interactions that he has, like where he's like very prone to go off on like journalists and shit like that, and, like get on the phone with people talking about like getting left off of lists and just a whole bunch of corny shit. So it's like I don't know. There's no way someone like that is in the industry that long and hasn't burned like a good amount of bridges.
All right, Obi, what you got, man?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, for me, blackballed is like when someone higher up starts telling everybody not to fuck with somebody, right? That's blackballing to me. But if I personally like don't like Wale's music or I don't like his personality and I'm not fucking with him for either of those reasons, is that blackballing or is that just like not everybody's gonna fuck with you? And maybe you have a personality that not everybody's gonna fuck with, or that you make music that not everybody's gonna fuck with, or what, you know, or both. You know, so I mean, is that blackballing or is it just like, you know, again, like Cloud said, it's like, have you just rubbed enough wrong shoulders? And, you know, to be honest, Wale's music's not for everybody. It's not my favorite music, to be honest. I don't dislike Wale. I don't like have bad feelings about him particularly, but I'm also not really a fan of his music, and his personality doesn't make me a bigger fan when I see him talking online and shit like that. Right. So I'm not blackballing him. I'm just not a fan. Yeah. And how many times has that happened?
Yeah. Also, because you just asked that question, but I want to add something to that. Would you say it's blackballing? And because I remember people were making this argument with Jay-Z for a while, saying he was blackballing people because he was beefing with, he was beefing with artists, and they couldn't get certain people on the phone anymore. Is it blackballing if everybody knows you have an issue with somebody, and it's like they don't want to jeopardize their relationship with that person, so they won't fuck with you, but they were never told explicitly not to fuck with you? Is that blackballing, or is that kind of just like maintaining relationships?
Both, actually. Yes, both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a little of both, right? Oh, sorry, I thought, because for me, I would say, like, if you're engaged with somebody in a battle like that, like, do I have ill feelings? Do I have any? You know what I mean? Is that actually affecting me, or am I just picking a side? Does that make sense? So, like, if whatever somebody's doing to my guy actually affects me or pisses me off or whatever, I don't think that's blackballing. I think that's like, all right, well, there's lines and whatever. I got pushed to a side. If you're just choosing to like follow the money, then I think that is a little bit more blackballing, personally.
You would think that, because it's like, that's not like they didn't like go out of their way to say like nobody fuck with them. They didn't like shut the doors on them. Versus it's like people, I don't want to jeopardize that relationship because they're way more beneficial to me than you are.
Yeah, so, no, and that's fair. Yeah. If you think that it would jeopardize your relationship, then I get, doing what you got to do.
Because that's not like we're not that cool anyway. So it's like I have no problem throwing you under the bus, for them.
But isn't that nasty?
That's kind of nasty. Yeah. But that's kind of like the world, ain't it? Like even social media, if somebody has more followers than you and they're talking shit about you, and then like all of their fucking followers like be like, even though you might have the better jokes or whatever, like that's kind of the game that we in these days. You know what I mean? Like big bank, little bank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the music industry though, that's just business, bro. Like you're not going, especially if you're not even cool. If you're not even like that cool with the dude, that's kind of like, I don't really like care what happens to you, bro. I'm not gonna like sacrifice opportunity for myself though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. What do you think, Lee?
Wale Blackballed? Sometimes I be like, is it just hate? Or, there are things that he said that I probably was like, it wasn't that deep. And other people was like, no, it's that deep. So I'm going to hold it to you. But I feel like people kind of put him and like Lupe in the same hate basket. But it's kind of like Lupe definitely deserves it because of the shit he says. So like Wale, is it still in that same basket? But does he really deserve to be there? Is the question.
It's kind of self
an asshole. Like Wale's like a crybaby over shit.
Yeah. So do we put the crybaby and the asshole in the same basket? You know what I'm saying?
What a conundrum we face, right? He's just annoying. Wale's just fucking annoying and entitled, bro.
I was waiting for this one.
Yeah, like he's just annoying and entitled. He makes all right music, but it's not like to the point where you can be annoying and entitled. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do your numbers or whatever, but nobody's gonna be like singing your praises. You feel me? So
who do you think makes better music, Wale or Lupe?
Here you go with this bullshit.
Come on now.
That's easy.
Let's not go crazy.
Yeah. You just want me to say fucking Lupe? Fuck you, nigga. I'm not saying.
Wait, hold on. You won't say Lupe?
You would? I mean, that's your hometown, bro.
If we're talking about hip hop, if we talking about like just bops, Wale got him, bro. Like that one song, with Jeremiah. Both them Jeremiah songs went like triple diamond in Chicago. Every kickback, they played the body in that shit. You feel me? Like you don't hear no fucking Lupe getting bumped like that.
Man, preach, dude. You better preach.
You know what I mean? Like just from my experience, you don't hear a bunch of Lupe getting played at the kickback in Chicago. And one person's from Chicago, one's not. That's just my 2 cents. But we just talking rapping ability, right? And of course, Lupe is a better rapper. You feel? So I ain't
taking Lupe every time. Huh? I'm taking Lupe every time. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't listen to that mixtape about nothing.
Bro, that was like 20
I heard
years.
it.
Oh, don't do that. But that Jay-Z album got 30 years on it. Y'all love it.
Oh yeah.
Don't compare those. Don't compare those. That's sick.
Bro. Wale
It's a
and
sick
Jay-Z.
comparison.
Wale ain't even Memphis Bleak, but
whoa, that's disrespectful.
Damn.
Now you're just being disrespectful.
That's so funny.
Now you just wild.
It's like
You
3
just wilding
times
out
a day.
now.
Fuck it.
Oh man, hey.
Wale got a 5.34.
Bro,
Wale was the second best in MMG.
that's not saying much.
Oh my god, bro!
That's
There was only
Stanley was on there. Stanley was on there. And Omarion.
he was like the third or fourth best. First of all,
Now Rocky Fresh was better than Wale, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got to agree, D.
I'll take Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Rocky. I'll take any of them over. Yeah,
His name Staley or whatever.
You better stand up for your home team, bro.
No, I'm not taking Staley over. That's where you got me fucked up. I'm not doing that. No.
Peel should have been big on him. People don't even remember Peel.
Okay, yeah, no, I do like Pill.
I
just dropped the MMG review the other day. Nobody read it.
Hey man, I didn't see it, bro. I was at work or something, bro.
Self-made, volume 1.
Good plug though. I like that segue. All right, man. Let's get into the last topic we got at hand. And this is not bashing Lil Wayne. This is actually all right. This is more of the Drizzy. Lil Wayne recalls how he started using teleprompters. So we're gonna talk about teleprompter. Why is everybody telling Lil Dicky they secrets now?
Have you gotten the words? Of course, right?
Yeah, Miss Kamala was requesting songs. It was going crazy. They got the cheek.
You have a teleprompter right there?
Yeah.
Oh, I need that.
I got that from Drizzy.
But he does that too.
I went he asked me to come out one night in New York or Miami, and I had to pop up from the middle of the stage and shit. I'm like, I came out and I saw there's like TVs, and I started looking at them shits. I saw my vocals, my lyrics. I was like, I could do this. You could do this. And I was like, this is awesome. Wait, and ever since I've seen him, I've never not had him. I don't care if we're doing the smallest place or bar mitzvah. I need it.
Have you ever done a bar mitzvah?
Huh?
Have you ever done a bar mitzvah? How come I've never been asked to do a bar mitzvah?
I have done a bar mitzvah.
No, I haven't. I would know if I was asked.
One, actually.
You should do. I wish you guys could have linked up for yours.
Have you ever been to some other country where? Because
Wayne has giraffe bussy. I've done several.
Shut up, bro. Nah, that's
They really turned the fucking show into a podcast because that's all the same people from the fucking Dave show.
I never watched the Dave show.
It was all right.
It's pretty decent. It's like white Vince Staples.
Literally, or Atlanta.
I thought it was like white Atlanta.
Yeah, I got white Atlanta. I was like, hold on, bro. We getting his nachos. Be careful. At some point, I was like crossing over the shows. I went, hold on, that's the other one.
It was funny though. There's some funny shit, but yeah.
What do y'all think about the teleprompter though? Like that's cheating to y'all. The teleprompter shit. As performers, some of y'all, we got some hip hop performers here. You feel me? Y'all think?
I mean, at that point,
shit.
Lil Wayne was like, at that point of his life, if this before he went to jail, Lil Wayne was fucked up on pretty much lean and weed. So that nigga needed that.
He need them though. He need them because it's like he be rapping on beats and forgetting he ever rapped on them. Like, like no, that's what he did when he did the J. Cole joint over the special delivery beat, and he forgot he ever rapped on that beat, and did it again for the up rock shit.
That nigga is wild.
Yeah, he brought it up to him, and he's like, I don't even like that beat.
You written niggas on the beat.
I rapped on that beat. I don't even like that beat. Yeah.
God bless Lil Wayne.
My goat.
Yeah, that doesn't detract from. I guess if you can't see it, technically, if you're in the crowd, you don't see the teleprompter surrounding them. Maybe it's not as egregious. I think maybe that's like one of those unsung rules, like the biting and the rapping over your own vocals. All these things have kind of went wayside because everybody raps over their own vocals now.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing, though, bro. He's doing this and he's putting on the show that he's putting on. It would be one thing if you were doing this and killing it. But it's like
Yeah.
and putting on a garbage show, like that's crazy.
No, for real. That is what I was gonna say. Is it really depended? Like if it made your performance better, and it was like, oh, dude, he's killing it. That would be one thing, right? But it's really not happening, so it's hard to give him the leeway. It's been really bad from everything we've all seen. So,
But we see clips, man. When we go to the show and it's like bomb, you feel me? Go ahead, Lisa. What you say?
No, I was saying him not showing up that first day. Like every time he has a chance to prove why he should have had the Super Bowl opportunity, he fails. So it's just I don't know. But the teleprompters, sure, keep them there. Everybody have them if you need them. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You might see the crowd and get a little nervous whether there's a lot of people there or not a lot of people there, right? So you might need them. So fuck it. But don't be standing there making it obvious. You know what I'm saying? It's like a problem.
Fuck them niggas.
20 years into your career and need a teleprompter. Or over 20 years, like 30 years.
Yeah, no, it's sad.
That one he was on from like 08 through like what 15, when you just on every fucking song. I can see forgetting a lot of shit. Feel?
I made canon.
But I mean, it's a show though, so you have a set list. It's not like he's like pulling songs out of like taking requests from the audience, right? So you have your song list that you already okay. I know I'm performing this. I'm performing this verse from this song. It's like if you can't do that, bro, it's like a Hollywood actor that needs like teleprompters. Can you be a fucking Denzel Washington if you need something with cue cards in the fucking back, bro? You feel me?
No, that's fair. And yeah, if he's performing the same songs every night, that also decreases the excuse on it. But what I will say is don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay. Yeah, people watching have seen from my own shitty memory that just don't do drugs. There's a lot of good and bad drugs out there. So I'm just saying.
Obi's right. Obi's right.
Do stuff consume responsibly.
PSA. Face it.
Yeah.
He's
we
not
appreciate it.
Oh, bro, if you spend the money to go to a Wayne show, like you deserve whatever you get. At this point,
Your expectations better be low as fuck. Right?
Yeah.
As long as you perform canon, I walked away with a W.
Bro, you don't even know what canon is.
Bro, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Dog, yeah.
That's gonna hurt my heart.
What's canon?
You got 1 in a million shot. I'll tell you that much because you got a million songs.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Getting to that time, dog. Outside the algorithm. You see, I switched it up. Like I said, I don't like under. Fuck the algorithm. Niggas ain't under the algorithm. We outside the algorithm. So whatever y'all been listening to, man, let's put the people on to some music, some dope artists that they listen to. Make sure you get your playlists out, whatever you prefer. Apple, motherfucking Spotify, whatever you choose. Whoever first can go. What you got?
All right, today. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
All right, sorry.
You got it.
I've been listening to this dude, Money Mowgli. Dropped this album called A Jungle Book with the producer Flu Dust. And it's pretty much fire all the way through with only one song that I'm kind of a little iffy on, to be honest. And even that's mostly from the feature. So I'd say shout out the song Elbows. But yeah, this whole A Jungle Book album with Flu Dust is dope. So Money Mowgli, A Jungle Book, check that out.
All right, cool. We got Obi. Who next, man?
I'll go next. I actually got put on by my younger cousin. He's called Fox BD. I heard him with a Babyface Ray feature, and he outdid Babyface Ray. So he already gets props already.
I don't think that's hard to do, bro.
Whoa, all right now. No Babyface Ray disrespect. No Babyface disrespect.
Appreciate you, no deal, man. Who else? Don't all rush in at once, Lee. Don't rush in at all at once, Cloud.
No. There was this one I was trying to find, so I was trying to get some time because I'm like, I seen this on public the other day, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give you another one for now. I gotta be careful these days. But there's actually this artist. he was nice when he hit me up. Disclaimer from Minneapolis, formerly Cam, not our Cam, but another Cam. So I'm gonna check out his music. Yeah, formerly Cam in quotations. So I'm gonna see what's up. And yeah, he's from Minnesota, so you know we getting into that Midwest.
Was he a DOD? He might have had a DOD at one point, maybe. Gotta go back in the archives. The name's very familiar. Yeah, I guess I'll go next. I found these dudes. I'm doing the Saturday spotlight shit. Lowercase and Self got a title Lower Self. Shit is like damn near 10, dog. Dope project. Dudes from Canada. You know what I mean? Salute to the Canadians producing some spitters. Drizzy, where you at, man? You supposed to be signing these niggas, but Lowercase and Self, man, definitely a dope project. And hopefully I get some time this week. I'll definitely do a review because it's definitely deserving of that. You feel me?
Yeah, man, I've been listening to some classic Jay Sean. You guys know who Jay Sean is?
Jay Sean, dog. That name is very familiar.
You got that song with Lil Wayne.
That pop song.
Yeah,
that what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my shit.
What?
Man.
You bullshit now. Let me find a button.
Cloud. Now you just lying now.
Classic. But I've been listening to some Hellraiser. I've been listening to the new Gangrene. New Gangrene dope. I know Alchemist got the whole AI shit going on around the album, but I mean the album's dope. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of looking at like all the antics and all the like trolling is taken away from it, and it's like I fucking hate that for Oh No, because Oh No rapped his ass off on the whole album like crazy, and you know, there's like a whole bunch of dope features on there. There's like a really good Rome Streets feature on there. Yeah, man, like the album's fire. And I've still been listening to Tierra Whack shit and some Paul White.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I've been fucking with.
Yeah, that Tierra Whackity Whack Whack. This shit's fire.
That Tierra Whack and Jill Scott song is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Cream on that beat, too.
Yo, I was literally in Philly, like, yo, you out here? Where you at, Tiara? She literally had dropped off flowers to like random location. I'm like, we just see you.
That's dope. Good promotion, man. They don't do the rollouts like that. So yeah, that's it, man. So you know the last minute, what we always do here, dog. Y'all all talented. My panel, my crew, my people's all talented. You know, creators in their own right. I always give the last minute to them so they can plug whatever they're working on at the moment, bro. We'll start with you, Obi. What you working on, dog?
You know, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Regular fucking reviews, reactions, shit like that. I'm trying to get shit ready because I'm about to go out of town. So, kind of been trying to stock up shit so that when I go out of town, I can still be releasing regularly. And because I mean, I'll still be trying to listen to music, but it will be a little bit less than normal. So, yeah, that's it. Check the website. Shout out to the crew. That's what's up.
Appreciate you, Obi. Could take you a vacation. You on J Cloud, what you working on, homeboy?
Nah, man, I'm about to be smoking some crack after we get off the pod, man.
Shout out to crack.
Shout it out.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Crack is whack.
Yeah, man. I got a fucking boulder in the other room, man. Dude, we're gonna burn through that shit all night.
You get that from Big?
We already know, man.
But we appreciate you.
Yeah, man. You know what the rock stands for. You know what the rock means. Yeah, man.
Oh man, Jay-Z sick if that's actually what the rock.
I didn't see the beat thing, bro. You slanging them beats, though. What's going on with the beat shit?
Oh no, I ain't making no beats, man.
I ain't talking about now,
I
bro.
don't make beats. No, I don't make beats no more, man. Fuck it.
Now I'm end of it. I ain't even gonna get no demo. You get this.
Oh man, hey.
Well, we appreciate you, Cloud, man. Always coming through with that good perspective, dog. Lee.
Yeah. So more reviews on the plate coming up. Some underground people that I want to show love to. So look out for that. My regular scheduled program. And gonna be here and see me yapping more and all that good stuff.
Shout out to yapping. Yeah, we appreciate you, Lee. Last but not least, Dale, what you working on, man?
I'm finishing up this NBA YoungBoy versus Future video coming out on Tuesday. So had to go through a lot of NBA YoungBoy music. So yeah, like 10 years.
Oh, God bless you.
You said coming out on Tuesday. I thought that was last Tuesday, dog. I've been waiting on that. I thought it was late.
I had to work been kicking my ass, and I was going to put it out that Tuesday, but
no, it's next Tuesday. No, don't.
Oh, I thought okay. I'm about to say you got my. I was like, I know I said next Tuesday, but nah. But there's gonna be some hits in that NBA YoungBoy side. I ain't gonna lie. That boy got some hits. That boy good.
I don't know about all that, but yeah. Yeah, I gotta fucking go to some anime fest next week because the kid wants to go to fucking anime shit.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, you better buy some figurines for that kid.
Pray for me.
Bring $1,000.
You try to get some reviews after the meantime. And that's about it, man. Working on the platform. So I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. 176 folks, man, right before the verses, too. That's dope, man. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like, man. Go over YouTube, leave a comment. It helps the platform. Check out everybody else's platforms because they all got platforms. You feel me? Go take y'all ass over to Culture the Sides, god damn it. Subscribe, man. All that shit. Make sure y'all get some beats that ain't beats from J Cloud. You know,
yes, man. Shout out to all my crack smokers out there, man. Like, keep getting it in, man.
You don't get us flag. Yeah. It's crack shit. That's
all real wrong streets.
But we appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate my panel. Thank you for everybody. And with that, I gotta say we out. Peace. Catch y'all at the